Okay, now let us talk about you, Edwards, and what's going on. Now, based on the evidence, I will say what needed to be said. Based on the evidence, I don't know if this man is connected to a gang. I don't know if this man has been overseas. I'm going to talk based on the evidence. No, everyone like a good story. They like something to drink tea and eat biscuit over and discuss the latest persons who is caught abusing a child. Now, for those of us who study this type of thing, we know that a seasoned pedophile is not going to approach any child in the UK. A seasoned pedophile by now is not going to groom anyone on the internet. A seasoned pedophile is not going to approach anyone on the internet nor exchange anything on the internet. Much more a seasoned pedophile with money. They're not going to do that. They avoid the internet. They take their passport, they leave their Western country, and they go to a country where parents hand over their children. They don't even have to work hard. That is what a seasoned pedophile would do. They are not going to approach anyone's child in the UK. The people who get caught are the people who are in positions like partners, teachers, nursery workers. Those are the people who really get caught. Bottom feeders, real seasoned pedophile. Take their passport, they leave the country. They're not going to approach. Even the ones who are coming in, they're not even going to approach. They might not have money, but they're going to go to those countries. So when they're going to come with their pitchforks and their stones for you, Edwards, who has money, I said, oh, something is going on. And I feel this man was set up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's get into the evidence first. You Edwards' broadcasting career ends in disgrace. Hugh Edwards was one of the most familiar and respected faces on British TV, but is now in disgrace after pleading guilty to 3 counts of making indecent images of children. The former BBC news presenter admission at Westminster Magistrate Court on Wednesday came 3 months after the former anchor resigns from the BBC on medical grounds. Okay? No. He pleaded guilty, according to the evidence, for making indecent images. And according to further reports, these images were found on WhatsApp. Now, that is a classic rookie mistake. Why would he have images on WhatsApp? If he was a seasoned pedophile, he would have had his images on a laptop that's not attached to the internet some way, somehow. It's not attached to the internet, and he has his images on a drive, which he would have paid for from a third, fourth, fifth party to avoid his name being entangled. So this so-called evidence that they have against this man who has resources is questionable. But you see, not everyone will sit and look into it and ask the relevant questions. They hear pedophile. And the moment they hear pedophile is something for them to eat biscuit, drink coffee, celebrate over. This whole case reeks a setup. And you see, when you dance with the devil, that's what he does. He uses you and then he throws you under the bus. And that's exactly what's happening to him. He has been used and then they throw him under the bus. Some way, somehow, they get to throw him under the bus. Right? No, I can't say the things like everybody else and come out with my stones and pitchfork for nobody. Not when I can see these entities, not when I understand their psychology, not when I see how they operate in details. I can't come out with my pitchforks. Now, as I said before, it's with the evidence that is in the media that I'm using to sum this case up. This man was set up. This man is not a seasoned pedophile. Unless further evidence is revealed, then I'll have to backtrack. But so far, the few evidence that I have seen and I've read, I have to say he was set up. He was set up. Right? And that is what happened when you dance with the devil. And that is why you see, I cannot, it's love always. And I cannot take a step without the Judah King, the one you call Jesus. Some say Yeshua. Some say Yahushua, the Lion from the tribe of Judah. Every breath I take and every step I make is with him. Not to mention the Most High. When I move, he moves. When he moves, I move. We don't do anything without each other. And it's a we, right? My deepest sympathy goes out to you, Edwards, and his family. I do believe he was set up. It was an elaborate setup to bring him down. And that is what happened in today's society. The devil elevates you and then he finds a way to humiliate you and embarrasses you. But you see, when the Most High elevates you, no matter what the devil do with his team and who he wants to influence, they cannot bring you down. They can try, but they can't, right? And a lot of people out there, you need to start to watch your backs and don't think you are immune from what you, Edwards, is going through. You are not immune. And they will use the same tactics that they use on him to bring you down also. Until further evidence come out, I won't be taking out my pitchforks and stone towards this man. I believe it's an elaborate setup. But a lot of people not going to see it because we just want to drink tea, eat biscuit, and discuss someone's downfall. We hear pedophile and that's it. No one is asking questions. This man have money. He has resources. Why would he make such a stupid rookie mistake? Why would he do that? You got your money and you're into certain things. You don't do it in the Western world. You go to countries, and I'll do a video about that, where you have countries where parents are handing over their children due to poverty. I'm telling you, we live in a very dangerous, dark, fallen world, and not everybody can see the moves that is being made on the chessboard. Not everyone understands how demonic entities work. Not everyone understands the psychology behind these powers because they don't know them. We like to play spiritualists. We like to play demonologists. But trust and believe, you have no idea what you're up against. Right? They can influence people to come after you, your families, your friends. Until further evidence turn up, you, Edwards, was set up. And a lot more people gonna go down with this pedophile frequency going around. It's an elaborate setup. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.